Hey guys, I'm back to a brand new video. And today we got a few things I want to get done. The main thing I do want to actually get built is the cobblestone generator I showed you on the last episode. And mainly because I am tired of mining stone. Like it's so annoying. So that's gonna be the first thing I do want to get built. The second thing I would like to get done, because this is like technically like 4 days till the next upload, which it might get pushed back by a few days because I am starting a bit late. Usually I do not start 4 days late, but yeah, things have been going on. I've been working on getting my grades up, which is good, and I've also been focusing what the heck. I've been focusing on uh wrestling, and whew, it is it is a pain. It is very tiring, but I am hoping eventually I won't have to worry at some point about, wrestling. Because right now, even though it is a very big much pain. But yeah. Uh I would just really prefer to like kinda memorize the moves because that's my problem right now. I am having like I'm not doing so well in the terms of remembering it, and then even then, I have to like practice a lot to actually get the movement down right. Like during practice today, uh, there are one of the coaches had to help me. Like he kind of had to like coach me through it, and it was like about I think about 8 or 9, 12 times. I kind of lost count. So yeah. But back to Minecraft, we that's the main thing I want to get done is that cobblestone. And I would build it on the land, but I might actually build it above the water. Mainly just for the fact that I wouldn't have to hassle with anything, like destroying anything or whatever. And also, uh like it would just be better overall. And I do actually, yes, I do need to put the link to my Instagram page on my bio. So, because I am posting progress updates on the builds that I am going to be building for Halloween. Even though again, it is gonna be the Halloween build, but it's gonna be very late because there's just a lot of blocks in it. And so yeah, but it would making this machine would actually help us a lot, mainly just for the fact that if we AFK there for like a few days, which most likely what we might do is we might AFK about 4 to 6 days, just AFKing all day, and then turning that into stone bricks. I think that would actually be enough. But that would also mean that the days would get pushed back. So yeah. So I am hoping that we can get that done. I know we're gonna need a lot of pistons and a lot of repeaters. So I'm hoping I will have enough. And then eventually this thing we'll be able to tear it down. Although I'm not gonna lie, it is kind of nice having this here. Because that means I have like infinite cactus, but not infinite, basically. It's just slow. So yeah. There's a few things we actually need to get out of our inventory first. The granite is just blocks to kind of help to put it on because I don't want to use wool for a lot of reasons. So yeah, okay, that is just normal oak slabs. And I think that's gonna be enough. No, we're gonna need a lot of glass now. That's actually one thing I that just came across my mind. I will need a lot of glass. I guess we could actually be okay with white stained glass. Cause I don't want to use all of the sand I have on glass. So I'm gonna go through here and check, make sure that everything's okay. And then I will be right back. Okay, guys, we are back. We now have all of the materials, and it's a lot, and I don't know if that's even gonna be enough. We are gonna have to make a few trips because we do need lava. And I'm stuck between either making it 15, like the either between 13 or 16 blocks wide. Because I in the testing world it's 12, and the problem with it being 12 is that, well, yeah, it's I don't know, it's something about it I just don't like. So I might make it 13, so it's odd blocks. And then also one thing I didn't like that was in my testing world is that the TNT from where it was landing, it was kind of more towards like one side than the center. So I do want it to make I actually do want to make sure it is somewhat properly centered. And lastly, I I think it was something with the storage. Right. I do want to adjust it so that way. Oh, right, then that means I'm gonna need hoppers. Okay. I know I was forgetting something. Um, yeah, I do want to make sure I have enough um hoppers. Not hoppers. I want to make sure I have enough furnaces for this. Because yeah, it's gonna be a pain. Oh wait, and I'm gonna need droppers and observers. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. Yeah. It's coming back to me now. Okay, I thought I had everything. So yeah, also we are now on a third, working on to be on a third stack. Yeah, we are now was stack of iron. We are currently now smelting gold. This is from not too long ago. I just got back from the mines, pretty much. So we did actually get a good amount of stuff, and we got diamond ore blocks, so we can actually now have that. Use that for building. Because if you don't know, the very first diamond block we have is the floor for our elevator, which is, in a way, it's kind of funny. So yeah, uh, do I have any more cobblestone? Not cobblestone. Obsidian. Yes, obsidian. Yeah, man, we have a whole lot of stone. Oh, for a second, that said limestone. I'm like, what? I don't have anything with limestone on here. We might have to make this giant pillow stone. So yeah, because again, we need a lot of the stuff we need, mainly just because I'm realizing, oh wait, we need ice. Um uh, I think we would actually be okay without the ice. I like genuinely think so. Um uh I don't know. I think yeah. I guess what we could do is we could go up somewhere really high up. That's like where it would snow, and then we could place water down, and then we could wait for it to freeze. That would be the slow way. The fast way would be look for mount like go somewhere where it's snowy and everything. But the problem is that we don't have any place up over here that's like a tiger, like a snowy tiger or whatever. And that's what look I keep forgetting I need to make droppers. That's what's actually gonna be annoying, is because we don't have any snowy tigers or anything that's like any cold biomes, pretty much. So yeah, dropper. Okay, bet. And the reason why we have a block of redstone is mainly just in case I need to reset the system. Um, it might actually, we might not even use them because uh, of flip right, it's in here. Mainly just because, like, why wouldn't we? Like, it doesn't make sense. Okay, that's enough. We don't even need that much actually. So yeah, but again, I don't feel like going on an exploration, and not only that, we got like about 3 or 4 days to actually get all of this recording done. Okay, and I am like 4 days late, so we might not even actually get this video out on time. I am hoping we do, because I would like to at least have more done on that build. I would really love to have that done, but I also know it's going to take us a few days to actually get enough resources for that build. So there is a good chance this video might be late, or we might not even get it done, you know. It might be a few more episodes, but you know, with how we are doing things, we might actually get that goal of 20 episodes, which that's a lot. Um, but I know it is possible. It is possible. You just gotta upload more frequently and stop trying to get so like bigger stuff done in the episodes. So yeah, but eventually we will be getting the Arkham Asylum built, and I'm gonna be really happy. And once we actually get that done, like once we actually get that stuff built, it's gonna be so fun. Yeah, see, like there's stuff like those are really high up, I guess, but there's not like we would have to wait for it to snow. So whenever it's raining, I guess we'll go up there and yeah. But in the meantime, I do want to build this farm like right next to the uh what is it called? The base. Not the well base not really. I want to really say base. More so as like a build next to the build, yeah. So I will be back with Errol once we actually have it built because I am not going to make y'all watch all of that. And I also have a lot of other stuff to record in this video I'd like to get recorded. And I do want to show y'all the progress we have done on the Arkham Mansion so far. I think y'all would really enjoy it. There's a few tweaks I have to make to it, but once we actually get those fixed up, I do think y'all will actually enjoy it. So I will be back when the build is done. Not the build, but the farm. I'm gonna build it like right here mainly just because it's accessible, it's close to land, and it would be on water. So yeah, I will be back in a jiffy. Okay guys, we are back and the cobblestone generator has been made. There are a few adjustments such as this bottom section. So now you can actually look down here and also wait, okay. Um is that it doesn't matter if any TNT gets past the cobblestone because back in the original design it mattered heavily because if it made it if it did make it past it would then destroy the entire thing. But in this one it's not like that, and I've because of how I have made the cobblestone farm in the water, it doesn't affect it, and the TNT can't explode anything. I also did just finish this recently, so yeah, but it's not that bad. We're gonna AFK here for like a few days, and then once we actually get enough stone bricks, we will be having we will be getting back at that build. Hopefully, we can finish it. It also is a bit of a mess, and the reason why I have my bed here is because during when I was trying to build this, phantoms kept trying to kill me. So yeah, I just kind of did that, this lever will pause it, like it'll stop it. So it'll stop the cobblestone from forming and the TNT. Although I probably should switch it, have different switches for that, but that's just gonna, right now, that's just how it is. I know I do need to make the cobblestone. I need to make that a little bit faster because right now, either that or make the delay on the cobblestone, not cobblestone, on the TNT higher. So that's like basically. Oh, okay. But this is the what it looks like on the outside. It is a bit of a mess, but it works, and I'm happy. It works. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Uh, I gotta pause. I gotta stop it because that's like not supposed to happen. Okay, what happened here? Let's find out. What happened here? One block. Okay. I'm just gonna make that one block obsidian, not gonna lie. Cause if like let's just hypothetically say that is the only block that will ever get exploded, I would much rather use my last piece of obsidian that I have right now to make it to where this doesn't happen again rather than yeah. And I didn't I was kind of expecting something like that to happen. So yeah. And these sort of oh, that's not good. We have more cobblestone. Oh, we should probably get that out. Wait, why is stone in here? Stone should not be in there. Um, yeah, it is proving that that is a bit of a problem. I, because yeah, this I had like several stacks of iron. Um, what is it called? I forgot. Yeah, I don't know why it's not working. Not what it is working. I just don't know where all that coal went because I had like so much coal. Let me real quick check the thing over here. We still got a good amount though, because I really don't want to have to put that in manually. That would be so annoying. And I guess the next best thing. Oh, flip, it's laggy too. Yeah, I forgot about that. It is bound to be a little bit laggy. Goes down there. So there, down here. Oh, that's where you went. Okay. Um, it just okay, so it does look like for right now, for like a little bit at least, we will have to put this in manually because yeah, we don't have enough coal to fill up all of this, of all of the what's it called, hoppers and then some. So we're just gonna have to go like that. But we did achieve a few things I did say I wanted to change, such as we now have more furnaces, so we can actually get more like put in, more smelted. So yeah, I should probably focus some of it towards stuff over here that's actually okay. So yeah, um, so it gets pushed down there, and then where does that go? I don't quite. Oh wait, no, because okay, so that's the fuel. That's the input line. That it goes down here and then it ends there, and then this would be the export line that basically goes over here where the dropper is, and then we have a set of observers. Then this brings us up to that chest over there on the inside where there's stone. And then back here we have the fuel line, that chest inside there, the other one that was next to the lever. That had that would have be put hoppers underneath it. That would then go into a hopper, which is being constantly powered by observers. And then that goes down here, and then all the way until it gets over by these hoppers. And then basically the ice and the water that helps it push over these set of hoppers. So yeah, that is how this works. Um, at some point, I probably will make a better one, but this is the second proper variation. So yeah, and it is actually a pretty good form. We do get a lot more, and yeah, hasn't even been on for that long, so I would say we did pretty good. Um, so yeah, I will see y'all in about 2 or 3 days. This video is gonna be a little bit late, mainly for the fact that, well, this form took so long to build, and I also kind of did procrastinate a little bit on getting this sorted. I am like 4 days late, so there's a good possibility that we okay that we upload on time. Not good. There's like a slight possibility it might happen. So yeah. Now we will get cobblestone, as you will see. Maybe not a whole lot, because it's not like the main purpose of this form. The whole purpose of this form is get cobblestone so I can get stone, because that's what I wanted. And one of my friends, Jacob, said I should just make a normal form, and like a normal stone generator. But the problem with stone generators is that uh, it requires durability, and I am not trying to break my only silk touch pickaxe. So that's why we made this, and not only that, like this is a lot more faster. Not only does it give us both cobblestone and stone, we just get a whole lot more. So I will be back later when we so yeah, I will be back later. So bye bye. Hey guys, I am back, and I got a few things to say before we end this episode. One, we got most of it done. I am happy because this form has helped us so much. Because in the time of like a few hours, we had enough stone to make enough stone bricks to get up to this point. So I think we just got like one more AFK session left, and then this entire section, well, at least this up to that point, will be done. Second thing, this thing requires a lot of fuel, so we also need to make a few things like a fuel, a constant fuel source, because we have a fuel line, but we don't have a constant fuel source. A few things I can think of is a tree farm, which that would require a lot, and I don't know exactly if we would be able to make that, because that is also pretty complex. But I'm also thinking that maybe we could make a kelp farm, because I'm pretty sure we can use those as a fuel source. Maybe not the actual kelp, but like maybe dried kelp blocks. I think that would work. So yeah, but even then, that would still require a fuel. So we just might have to actually make a wood farm. Uh, I will do some looking into that. And before we also end the video, there's something I would like to show y'all in my testing world. Okay. Um, this is it. This is so far what we currently already have done. on the Arkham Mansion remake. So yeah, there's a few things I would like to make. Well, not make, but change. One being that I really want this to be more connected. Oh, more connected to this part of the building rather than it being like having that block. I don't like that. Second, is well, the elephant in the room. We need to finish this right side. Other than that, those are like the two main things that are really bugging me. And I really love how this clock tower came along. I think it's about time that the gold blocks I have finally got a use other than just sitting in my storage waiting to get enough gold blocks to fill in the yellow concrete powder outline in the museum. So I think that's really nice. And we are using bow blocks. So it's very easy to get for this port. And it's also still using a lot of cobblestone, not cobblestone. There was some cobblestone, but it's still using a good amount of stone brick. There is also a lot more nether brick, as you can see, but I think that still looks pretty nice. And we even got this underport that's in the game too, and we got that speaker. So yeah, this port is uneven. I really hate for it to be uneven, but it is because in the game, if you notice that this part of this is not even with this. There's like an indent, like it kind of goes in, so it's not uh lined up with that. And I really love how the roof detail came out. Really, all I did was I did the detail for this roof, copied, pasted it onto the side mainly because that's pretty much what it is. So yeah, and I did finally get my Patreon set up. So you will be able to buy this. It's gonna be a Light Matica schematic, and that's gonna be like for 1.15.2. What I will do though is if anyone want, I might do this instead. Actually, no, I'll keep the schematic up, but I might also make a world, like a separate world, and I'll just kind of import all of these buildings onto that world as I go on, and then eventually there's gonna be like a set. So basically, like you could have this, and then eventually we'll get a full set where you have the Orco Mansion, the intensive treatment, the garden, and all that other stuff, which is the plan. And then there's gonna be two varieties. Well, technically four, I think. Yeah, because you're gonna have the one with the exterior, and then the one with the exterior, but it's for the updated version. So for like 1.18 and up, and then you're gonna have the exterior and interior for like versions like this. Basically for 1.15.2, because I can't really get any light maticas of the light matica mod to work for 1.13.2. I'm pretty sure there is, I just haven't found it. So yeah. Um that's pretty much about it though. Once yeah, you can also get it for only $7. So it is relatively actually pretty cheap. If any of y'all would prefer me to sell this uh through like the builds like in worlds, what I can do is I can make a world and I can put the buildings individually in their own world, so you can actually get a look at it what it looks like. So that's what I could also do. Just let me know what y'all think. I am still pretty new to Patreon, so if there's any mistakes basically, uh just yeah, remember I am still pretty new, but I really love how this building is coming along. Eventually this will get added to it, and yeah, so that's gonna be in today's video. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will be back on the next episode, whether if it's a survival series episode or it's a building episode. Bye bye.